What's up, guys? Welcome to the We Know Films podcast. My name is Bugs. This is my lovely girlfriend, Binky. And we're going to be giving you guys everything films, alright? First of all, thank you if you watched the last one. I know the audio was a little bit rough. I know that it didn't look super great. But I appreciate the people that commented and said that they enjoyed it or that they even just watched it in the first place. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode. It's going to be pretty sick. Alright. So today we're going to be going over a couple things. We're going to do movie news. Everything that's come out in the last week and a half. We're also going to give our top 10s of the year. I don't really know hers. She doesn't really know mine. So we're going to be kind of hearing these for the first time. And then we're going to be doing a game that I am trying to make that I'm going to give her a few movies that are coming out for the rest of this year. And I'm just going to give her the description, and she's just going to rate it based off the description of the movie. All right. It sounds cooler than, or it is cooler than what it sounds. And then we're going to review Naked Gun and Bad Guys 2. And then we're going to do a full non-spoiler and spoiler review on Weapons. So if you really want to see the Weapons review, you can skip to the end. That is totally fine.
Or stay tuned.
Or stay the whole time if you want also, but maybe just go to the end if you just want the Weapons review. But let's just get right into it. How are you feeling?
Pretty great.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay, we have some movie news. First up, you've probably seen this. The Spider-Man costume came out.
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
I like it. I don't really know. There's a lot of back and forth. I feel like people always have something to say about the suit. I think it's cool. I think the black outlining is nice.
Yeah, the raised webbing is really cool.
Yeah, all of that. I think it's really cool. I'm surprised people are having an issue with it, but I think it's awesome. I'm really excited.
Have you seen people compare it to the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Costume?
And I've seen so many behind-the-scenes pictures of them, currently filming the movie. So many.
Well, I think they only put it out because they knew that they're going to be filming on the street and that everybody's going to have a camera.
Right. Yeah.
And so they just wanted to get ahead of it. And it was Spider-Man Day, so they're like...
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was smart for them. Also, Hulk is going to be in it.
I know, I heard that.
And the Punisher is going to be in it.
I heard that as well.
And apparently the Scorpion's going to be in it.
Yeah. And... Oh, is the Scorpion the one that people were saying is like a secret character?
No, they have a bunch of... They have Tombstone in it. They have Boomerang in it.
I know that they have a bunch, but they were also teasing that there's one character that's going to be in it that nobody's really expecting.
Yeah, they haven't released who the big main villain is. People are saying Mr. Negative.
Mm-hmm.
People were also... I just heard people were saying maybe it's Norman Osborn.
Okay.
That's doing it.
Okay.
That would be cool.
I guess we'll see. I'm really excited.
I'm really excited too. Do you have a off the top of your head ranking for all the Spider-Man movies?
Oh, hell no. I'd have to really think about that. It's crazy.
I'll go, and then if you want to go off of mine. You've seen most of them?
I've seen all of them.
Except for Across.
Across?
The Spider-Verse.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm talking about all the live actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
I don't think mine's too out of
But I don't even think Across is very good, right?
It is. It's great. People
it is?
regard it as the best Spider-Man movie.
Wait, there's one of them that... Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the animated one. People say that's the best.
Oh, I'm missing out.
Yeah. We got to see that movie.
Yeah, we will.
But you saw Into.
Mm-hmm.
We watched it together.
Yeah, recently.
So
it was great. Obviously.
You've seen one of the better movies out there. We'll get into Across eventually. Okay, quick rating. I think I am going to put Into first. I'm lower on Across than most people.
Okay.
A little bit lower.
Okay.
But I'll go Into Across, because those are the best. And then probably the very first Spider-Man with Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire. Then probably Spider-Man 2. Then probably Far From Home. And then And then I might go Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Why'd you roll your eyes?
No, I didn't. I was just thinking.
I'm also really high up on Spider-Man 3. I love Spider-Man 3. Then Spider-Man 3, then probably Homecoming, and then like right underneath it is Far From Home. Oh, I didn't even read and then probably both the Tasm movies. I don't really like both of the Tasm movies.
Really?
The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. I don't know if I like either of them. I don't know if I'd put them above.
You don't like them, like, period, with Emma Stone?
I like them, but
Wow, I was
not more
bawling.
than anybody else. They're probably both at like Tasm 1 is at like a 6, and then like Tasm 2 is at like a 5.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I literally zero idea. I could not think about it off the top of my head if I even tried. I'm not even gonna bother to try, but I really like all of them. That's what I'll say.
Is the last Spider-Man movie you watched Far From Home?
The one with all
The
three-
one with all of them? Other than the one that...
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the last one I watched. I mean, I watched them all, but I watched them all ages ago,
Yeah.
so I would also have to, like, revisit some of those movies.
We should watch them all. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we just got a long list. Okay, we have all the Avengers movies on the list. We
True.
got, like, other stuff I know that we've got to watch. We've got a lot of things that we've got to watch. I don't know if Spider-Man was my immediate desire. Because I did rewatch all the movies. The problem is, I rewatched them a long time ago.
Okay.
So, I remember them being good. They're all classic in their own ways. I like each and every one of them for different reasons. I like Tobey Maguire for different reasons. I like Andrew Garfield for different reasons. And I like Tom Holland for different reasons. I think they all excel perfectly in their own way. I think I like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man more than, I guess, the average person, because I think I hear most people say that they don't like those movies more than the other ones, which I won't say that I like them more, but I think they're on par. I really like Andrew Garfield. I think he was fun for Spider-Man, and I kind of liked his, like, his take on Spider-Man. It was fun. It worked.
Yeah. I just don't know. He was just a little bit... He's just an edgy guy.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's that's the charm, you know? And I love Emma Stone. And when that hoe died, that was rough. Anyways.
Okay. Next, John Krasinski,
Okay.
the director of Quiet Place, is directing Quiet Place 3 officially. I love both of the Quiet Place movies.
Love is whack.
I love both of them.
Whack. Whack. Love?
Yeah.
Just to make sure we're talking about the right one. This is the one that they're like trying to be quiet because there's those creepy monsters.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not talking about Day 1. I did not like Day 1.
Okay.
But 1 and 2 with Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
Yeah, those are the
and
ones I'm
kids.
thinking. Yeah.
Good.
They're good.
They're great.
Oh.
They're great.
That's crazy.
That's
I just
not.
don't know. Dude, I remember getting out of that movie theater so peeved. There was so much that I did not like about that movie.
About what?
The concept was just, like, so flawed to me in so many ways. And, like, everything about it, I kept, like, no. And mind you, I went to the theater with, like, a couple other people who quite literally all had the same thoughts that I did. So I know I'm not alone in this. I think it was good. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. But, like, constantly my brain was like, bro, that just would not... Like, what? I don't know. It was pissing me off here and there. And then they moved to the, like, go to the, like, river. I'm like, why didn't they just fucking stay there the whole time? I know they have... I don't know. There was just a lot of things. Maybe I need to rewatch it. Maybe I would change my mind. But I remember in the theater, that movie pissed me off. For whatever reason... I'm not saying that I'd stand firm on my opinion just because I can't fully remember, because it has been like 7 years since I've seen that. 8 years, 9, I don't even know. Hasn't been that long?
something like that. I don't know.
It's at least been 6 or 7 years.
I think it's 2017.
Yeah.
Or earlier, maybe? I can look it up really quick.
But yeah, there's just something about those movies that just kind of like irked me in their own way. It was also very, very wacky, predictable, in my opinion.
2018.
Okay, yeah, so.
Okay, well, I have a story for A Quiet Place that is now going to look pretty bad that it comes out in 2018.
Why?
When I watch the movie, you know, I jump really easily when like anything like loud happens. I just have like a natural like jump. And when we went and I saw Quiet Place in theaters when it came out, and it was so quiet, and then it would get so loud, and I didn't like it, so I had like fake AirPods in my pocket, like fake like noise canceling, and I had to wear them for the whole movie because it was scaring me too bad. And in my brain, I was like 13, but it came out in 2018, so I was 17 or so.
Bruh. Aww.
But it would they would be like, and then it would scare me, and then I would jump, and then I get frustrated when I jump because I don't like to do it.
Yeah.
So I just put my AirPods in so that I wouldn't.
I mean, if it worked. I don't know. There was just a couple things that I didn't really like about that movie. I did think Emily Blunt did a great job.
Yeah.
And
you saw the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like the second one more?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
That one's like arguably better.
I thought they were the same. I liked them the same. I just maybe think that is not my type of concept. I just thought...
So you're not excited for Quiet Place 3?
No, not at all. I think it's gonna be bad. Honestly, I think third, okay, come on. Like, we already see what happens once you get to movie number 3.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I have no idea.
Because in the last movie, they got in, like, the safe civilization, and they, like, killed a bunch of them.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea. It's possible that they pop off. Okay, I'm open-minded. Maybe I have to rewatch the first and the second one. I don't remember disliking them. I just remember not being like, oh shit, that was awesome. But my problem is those movies are so predictable.
I guess so.
I felt like I knew everything that was gonna happen.
But it was tense. She's like in the bathtub.
Yeah, it's tense.
And then there's the one where she's walking down the stairs and she steps on the nail.
Well, yeah, those parts were
good.
Yeah.
And then when I watched the movie in theaters, actually, I think I watched the movie in theaters, then I bought it on DVD, then I watched it a couple times. Mm-hmm. And I think every time I watched it, I cried when John Krasinski did his crazy yell at the end.
You cried?
Yeah, I think I did it every time.
Whoa.
I think that's one of the only movies that I've like really like shed a tear in was when he's like, and then like the monsters turn and. Like,
is John Krasinski the guy that was in the movie in Weapons?
No.
Who's that? John something.
I don't know.
It was supposed to be Pedro Pascal.
In Weapons?
Yeah, that guy that was.
The dad?
Yeah.
That is, why am I forgetting his name right now? Hold on. It's Thanos.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's
Thanos.
What? That's
the
Thanos.
Voice of Thanos?
And also the face, like, they, like, motion captured him.
Oh, shit.
So he's the face of Thanos.
Dude, I didn't know he was such a goat.
Yeah, he's big man on campus. Josh Brolin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it, sure. Also, I'm excited to see Quiet Place 3. Do I think it's objectively going to be a good, great movie? No. For me.
I think, yeah. I think it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to love
I guess
it.
we'll see.
And maybe I'll cry in the third one. Next one. Mm-hmm. Mel Gibson.
Okay.
Do you know who Mel Gibson is?
No.
Mel Gibson is an old actor. He's very well known for being in Braveheart. He's very well known for being the original Mad Max.
Okay.
He's also a director.
Okay.
Mel Gibson has been in a lot of heat because, one, he got caught on a dash cam of a cop saying anti-Semitic things about Jewish people.
Oh, shit.
He also has an audio recording, allegedly, of him screaming at his wife, saying crazy stuff, and
Oh, shit.
telling her to make him a sandwich.
Bruh.
He's not a great guy.
Bruh, not make him the sandwich. If you're gonna be fucked up, at least be original. Make him a sandwich. What the hell?
Mel Gibson also directed the movie Passion of the Christ.
Okay.
He is now officially making the sequel to the Passion of the Christ.
Okay.
The Resurrection of the Christ.
Whoa.
The Passion of the Christ was, like, super protested.
Uh-huh.
People did not like that movie because that movie is also said to be very anti-Semitic.
Okay.
I've never seen Passion of the Christ.
But
I have also looked into it enough to know that people really hate that movie because apparently he portrays, like, Jewish people as very bad, even though, like, Jesus is supposed to be Jewish.
Interesting.
So now he's doubling down. He's making
I know, I was gonna say, damn. He said, fuck all that controversy, bitch.
He recently, as in, like, the last, like, 2 years, maybe less, did an interview, and people were like, do you care about that, like, what, like, people think about you? And he's, like, to the interview, like, crazy, he's like, I don't give a fuck what they think. Whoa. I don't care. Like, he's a crazy guy. So he's really doubling down. Also, Resurrection of the Christ is a part 1 and a part 2.
Okay.
So
wow.
he's making double.
Wow. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm interested in seeing if anybody actually... I don't know.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of backlash?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. Especially after, like, everything has come out. You can't... I don't know. Nowadays, it's like, you know, people are quick to fucking get on your ass.
I just think it's crazy that he's doing
Well, quick to get on your ass. Mind you, this is a good reason to get on his ass.
Yeah, I think this is crazy. I mean, he got crazy scrutiny for Passion of the Christ. It was very well known. I had heard about it before anything about Resurrection of the Christ or before doing any, like, deep research. I just did research just to make sure that I was correct. That there was heavy scrutiny. People hated that movie. And now Mel Gibson said, fuck it, I'm doing part 2.
Dude, he said, fuck your feelings.
He really did. So I have no clue how that's going to go down. Also, Passion of the Christ came out in early 2000s. So this is about a 15 to 20 year gap between.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see, like, and I'm pretty sure Passion of the Christ is a pretty long movie, so I'm assuming that Resurrection of the Christ is going to be, like, 2.5 hour long movies. It's going to be, like, a 5-hour 2-parter. I don't know anybody who's sitting down for the 5-hour 2-parter of Resurrection of the Christ. If you are that type of guy, hey, that's so sick. I love that for you. I don't know. I think that nobody's going to go see that movie.
I'm sure that there's people going to be pulling up. And I honestly believe that a lot of people pulling up are going to pull up just for the controversy. Just to be like, I watched this movie, this guy's a piece of shit. Or just to join the drama, whatever it is. I think any genuine movie critic will watch it just to get their own 2 cents.
That's fair. I might be one of those people. But that is, I don't know. I don't see that being a big box office.
No, absolutely not.
Next thing on the list is James Gunn is writing the next Super Family movie.
Okay.
It is very strictly said that it's the Super Family movie, so I don't know if this is Superman Part 2.
I haven't heard this before.
Yeah, James Gunn is officially now writing it, which, first of all, props to James Gunn, because, like, he just wrote...
I know, he's pulling out shit.
He wrote Creature Commandos last year, then Superman, then Peacemaker, and then he was like, I'm going to take a break. And then didn't take a break.
Psych! Yeah.
Put out his 2 projects, and now was, like, writing his whole, like, new movie that I assume will come out probably, like, 2027, 2028. Are you excited for the next Superman? Like, what do you want the next Superman... superhero James Gunn project, like, what do you envision that, like, what direction he'll go into?
Honestly, I have no idea. The only thing that I know is that this guy is good at picking the perfect people for anything he does. And I just hope that he maintains that consistency, because I feel like a big part of what I enjoy about all of his movies is just, like, the charisma, the characters, like, everybody that he puts, I feel like, is perfect. Like, actually, like, just works so well. And I'm just excited to see. I feel like he likes to kind of take things a little bit, like, unhinged sometimes, and maybe just, like, try and do things that maybe, like the average person wouldn't do, just because they're afraid of taking, like, chances, and I don't know, whatever.
Are you upset that he is not working on anything other than Superman? Or do you feel any sort of way that he is just, like, super family?
No, I don't care.
I was really hoping that he was going to write Batman and the Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay, like, see, here's the problem, is I'm not much of a Batman gal, okay? So I really could give a fuck.
You're not much of a Batman gal?
Yeah.
Like any Batman?
Not really.
Like Christian Bale Batman? Like did you see the Christian Bale
I
Batman?
did, but literally I was like a baby.
Okay.
And then I saw the Superman versus Batman.
Okay, those movies aren't great. Man of Steel's not great.
Did not like Robert Pattinson Batman. I didn't like it at all. I just flung it.
I know.
Sorry. No, okay, saying I didn't like it at all is such a reach. I just didn't at any point felt like I really cared very much. I'm just uninterested. Like, I don't really.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. You act like there's a method to my madness. No, I don't know. I just wonder if maybe that's just like a hero or...
So you're not excited at all for Batman Part 2?
I'm excited to see a new movie, but the fact that it's Batman in itself is nothing that, like, is so, like, oh shit.
Also, other movie news, I didn't even write it down. Robin is officially is said to be in the script for the next Batman movie.
Oh, interesting. The only thing I saw about the upcoming Batman movie is that people were, like, upset that they were considering casting Brandon something. I don't know his last name, but he was on Drop. He was the date on Drop.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but
Brandon
I have
something.
seen that. People are upset about that?
Really upset.
I've only heard that people love that.
Not me. Okay, maybe Twitter's or X is
I think that's an awesome casting. I'm totally down for it. I know people had other ideas.
No, because people are upset because he has, like, no interest in the comics at all. That's why people are upset. Because people are like, well, why is he, like, joining something that he could give a fuck about?
But there's some people that never gave...
I know, like, Thunderbolt's the villain. She never...
Yeah, she never read it. I mean, I don't think Chris Pratt was sitting down reading Star-Lord comics before he went and was in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Don't tell me that, because I truly believe that he was sat on his ass reading that.
But before he was cast as Star-Lord, do you think he already knew?
I'm saying, like, people are upset that he just doesn't seem to be, like, interested in the franchise.
I'm sure he's
like,
officially cast. I mean, that movie's slated for 2027.
He's not officially cast. He's just being.
I'm saying if he's officially cast, I'm sure he'll sit down and, like, start reading some books.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just like anybody
Once
else.
again, I could give a fuck. This is just what I'm seeing, like, people are saying. I just feel like Batman maybe is just, like, a hero that, like, maybe I just never, like, really watched much or connected. It's just weird because now that I'm thinking about it, I did watch all the cartoons and, you know.
Like the anime did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe the movies just weren't very interesting to me, and after the Robert Pattinson one, I just was like, eh.
I hope James Gunn... I was really hoping that he was going to do Batman and the Brave and the Bold. I was a little bit sad. I only want him to do Superman movies. Like, I don't want anybody else to touch them. I don't want anybody else to touch the Superman family.
Right.
I am wondering if he's going to do, like, a Batman-Superman thing. I mean, at that time, they should already have Brave and the Bold out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to want to start connecting people. So I would be surprised if Batman wasn't in the next movie. But I don't know. And I know James Gunn loves Batman. Like, he's gone on record and said that, like, Superman, Batman, his favorite villain. Or, not villains. Favorite heroes. He loves Superman. He loves Batman. And I was really hoping he was going to do Brave and the Bold, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be enough time for him to do.
I just feel like he's got a lot on his plate, and right now maybe he has, like, a priority just because you've seen how much people love what he's done with Superman already. And so he's just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go full ham and make sure I give this all 110% of my attention. And I'm gonna cook like I always do.
He does always cook.
Yeah. I can see why you're disappointed. I personally, it's just like a level of interest that doesn't really matter to me. But like, I would be sad if, let's say, he chose to do Batman instead of Superman, for example.
That's fair. I was just hoping he would do Batman Brave and the Bold, and then do Superman.
Right.
Or do them at the same time. I know that's a lot to ask, but I don't know. I just had an expectation that he was talking a lot in his interviews about how much he likes Batman, how much he wants to get Batman right, how important that is as a staple in his universe, that Batman is just, like, perfect and well-written.
Yeah.
So the way he was talking, I was really hoping that, like, he was going to sit down and write it himself, but it doesn't seem like he's going in that direction.
Yeah.
And I'm already, like, a little sus because Andy Muschietti, who did the Flash movie.
Okay.
You saw the Flash movie?
Yeah.
Is directing Batman.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, I think my favorite parts of The Flash was everything with Batman.
Okay, I was gonna say also, The Flash has some pretty cool fucking scenes. Those movies are ass, but sometimes they have pretty cool scenes. So maybe...
I think the Batman choreography in The Flash was the best part, so...
Maybe they cook?
Maybe. And I'm sure James Gunn's not going to put anything out that's, like, not up to a certain standard.
Yeah, of course.
But... I don't know. I'm curious what the DC is cooking up right now. I'm surprised that we haven't really heard much about a lot of things.
Yeah, me too.
But also, I mean, I don't want them to
But
rush
I
anything,
prefer
so.
it that way because I feel like every fucking movie lately is just being spoiled and spoiled and spoiled. And holy shit, even trailers are like just going whack with like oversharing, in my opinion.
That's fair. Next thing on the list is Batman Part 2 is filming in 2026, spring of 2026. And then is releasing October 2027.
Okay.
It has been since 2022, since the very first Batman Part 2 came out.
Okay.
And the Penguin came out last year. Is that going to be too long for the next Batman movie? Is a 6-7 year gap? 6 year gap?
6 years?
Yeah. The Batman Part 2, it might have come out 2021. We're going to look it up really quick.
I don't think it's that crazy.
2022, so it's coming out 5 years after.
No, that's not that bad.
But some, I mean, they stayed a long time on the script, and then also this year, I mean, we've seen that like superhero movies in general aren't generating as much money as maybe they once were.
Yeah, but that could change if they continue pushing out movies like they are, because I feel like word of mouth is really important, and if there's no movies that are just like really being pushed on media to like encourage people to go to the movies, they're not gonna go to the movies.
That's fair, and I do think that this wait has like generated hype more. Like they released their own picture
because
for
now,
when the script came out.
Well, just think about it, like Superman now, a ton of fucking people are excited to go see Supergirl in theaters next year.
That's true.
So it just is like a domino effect, and it's just like...
But this Batman's not connected to any of that.
Well, that's the problem, which I was gonna say, is that that's why the gap is in issues, and also the reason it would be another issue is because let's say they take this whole gap, the movie's trash, good luck getting anybody to come to the theater ever again to any Batman movies.
I think it's gonna be good. He's spent 5 years writing that script.
No, I know.
It has to be good.
In theory, it has to be good, but also, you never know.
That's true.
You never know.
And James Gunn is personally reading it and okaying the script. So, I feel like he knows.
Yeah.
He has to have an idea of what's going on. I just think it's crazy. 5-year gap. We're getting 2027. It was supposed to come out October 2024 and got pushed back 3 years.
Yeah, getting pushed 3 years is kind of crazy.
That's never a great sign.
Yeah.
I know people are excited for it. I know there's still hype. I know people still want to see Robert Pattinson. I know people want to see Robin.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to get Batman Part 2 and then probably Brave and the Bold either same year or the year after.
It would have to be the year after.
I know it was I believe it was originally slated for 2027.
Oh.
It might get pushed back now since they didn't... At the time, they didn't think that the Batman Part 2 was going to come out so late, but...
Right,
It's just crazy we're going to get 2 Batman in the same universe, but in separate universes
Yeah.
within a year of each other, most likely.
Yeah.
Especially if James Gunn's writing Superman right now, or the next Superman, and he has a Batman in it. I don't know. There's going to be a lot going on.
It's also possible that they somehow just make this work so well that it, like, blows everybody out of the water.
Maybe. And maybe people don't care. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse and the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies were coming out at the same time, and that
Exactly.
It didn't deter anybody from going and seeing Spider-Man.
Right.
I believe Across and Far From Home came out in the same year, and they both made, like, a ton of money. Mm-hmm. So, Batman is that type of character. People do love Batman. People will see Pattinson. People will see the next one with Andy Muschietti's Batman.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I just think the timeline's crazy. And then that's all I have on Batman news. Now we are going to do our top 10s of the year without weapons in it. So I'm going to do my top 10. I'll let you do your top 10. Okay. Number 10 on the list is Naked Gun. Love that movie. I love, like, classic comedy movies. So that movie had to be up there. Then I'm going with 28 Years Later. And then Companion. Mm-hmm. Companion really fell. Companion was, like, one for a long time. And
Yeah.
really, like,
Yeah,
dropped
I remember.
it down. Then it's How to Train Your Dragon, live action. I really like that movie. I don't care that it was a live action. I thought it was good for what it was. Then it's Bring Her Back. And then it's F1.
Okay.
And then it's Sinners.
Okay.
Great. Ryan Coogler, the GOAT. Warfare. Friendship. And then Superman.
I am pretty surprised that Warfare is consistent in your top 3.
That movie was so shocking and so,
Sure.
like...
Dude, we almost died in the theater because there was a crazy jump scare that, like, you don't expect and literally felt like we were shot by a bullet.
That movie was just impactful, and I like movies that get me into the movie, whether it be, like, laughing, whether it be sad, whether it be action, and that movie was, like, I was in the trenches.
Okay.
And, like, the shock and, like, the disgust and all that, and I don't even fuck with Alex Garland like that, but that was a fantastic movie that felt, like, very true to, like, what it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And I thought all the acting was great, and I that was, like, the movie that made me actually like Joseph Quinn, and who is the Human Torch.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And, sorry. And, yeah, I don't know. That movie was awesome. I can't put anything, like, it just is always up there.
Yeah, that's fair. It was really good. I will say that. I don't know if necessarily my type of film, but it was intense, and it was really, really good. Did you finish yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, my list is based off of my experience watching the movie. He talks about liking movies because of how they make you feel. Well, I feel the same way. So I am not by any means ranking these based off of actually how good the movie is, just based off of how I enjoyed them. Because this this list is a little sus.
Okay.
Okay, number 10, I have Friendship. That one's great. It was very cute, very charming movie, and typically movies like that, I would fall asleep. And this movie did not make me fall asleep, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Number 8, One of Them Days.
8.
Oh, sorry. Number 9, I have it like...
Oh.
Number 9, One of Them Days. I really like One of Them Days.
Okay.
I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really silly. I love Keke Palmer. Like, she's awesome. And I just liked the dynamic. I liked the ending. I just liked everything about it. I thought that movie was much better, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. Number 7. Wait. No, now I'm at number 8.
8.
Bruh. F1. Okay. F1 was great. I don't have much to say about it. Honestly, the only reason it hits number 8 is because it was really beautiful to watch. But also the story was great. Everything about it was good. I'm just not a racer gal, okay? So I'm surprised that... I'm even surprised that movie's in top. Okay, number 7. This almost was higher. But The Monkey. I know that movie was trash, but it was my type of trash, okay? I loved it. I loved the way that they killed people off. It was so funny. It was obviously not scary at all, but it just worked for me personally. I would absolutely go rewatch that movie. I was dying when that bitch died on her vape. Like, it was just random, and it was like... For me, with horror movies, like, if you're gonna make a horror movie, that's your one chance to, like, go as ham as you want with, like, whatever it is that you want, and The Monkey did a good job for that. Number 6, Naked Gun. Number 2. That movie practically had me, like, pissing in the seat. It was so funny.
I'm surprised you like Naked Gun that much.
It was so good. And honestly, I was such a hater before we went to the movie. I did not think I was gonna like that movie.
Yeah, you were like low-key dogging on it.
Yeah, I was. I was just not ready to see it. I did not want to see it. But it was so dumb. And it was my type of dumb. Because there's different types of dumb. And this was my type of dumb. Number 5, The Surfer. That movie had me fucking frustrated, but in a way that, like, I liked the fact that movie was consistently making me feel some sort of emotion. It was so random. Nicolas Cage did a great job. The acting was all, like, too good, okay? It was really pissing me off. And they had that random, like, hallucinogen sequence that he's, like, going wacky, and they were all...
Yeah, when he's tripping balls.
Dude, I know, it was crazy. That was an awesome theater experience, and to be honest, I would love to see that movie
And that
again.
one's at 5 or at 6? 5?
5.
Okay.
Okay, number 4, Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Love Thunderbolts. I saw it 3 times. It was great. I thought it was very original. It was funny. It was just so good to me. Okay.
Okay.
I said that was number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3, Sinners.
Okay.
I actually watched it twice, and I rated it higher the second time I watched it. The only reason that movie was actually pretty ruined for me the first time I watched it was because the trailer spoiled so much.
That's true.
Holy shit!
The whole movie.
Dude! Like, I knew he was gonna become evil. I knew who was gonna be the vampires. Like, I knew all of that, but the movie was bomb. Easy bomb. It had probably that scene that they were all, like, dancing to the music was one of the most captivating scenes that I've ever seen. Number 2, Bring Her Back. Although I didn't love the ending, the rest of the movie made up for it. I did really like it. And, of course, number 1 is Superman. We all
Number 1
know
is Superman.
this movie just lived up to the hype for me. The way it looked, the colors. I mean, it was so stimulating. The cast, oh, it was just too good. It was too good. I'm not even going to it. It was good.
I think that deserves to be in number 1 for most people. Yeah. and we're not very high up on Fantastic Four. I feel like that's the only thing that people are going to get upset about.
Yeah.
Is that we didn't put Fantastic Four up there.
Fantastic Four could have been up there for me if it was funnier, and actually...
I wonder where Fantastic Four... Fantastic Four on my list is at 15. Oops.
What's crazy to me is that Thunderbolts is right above Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I could probably move Thunderbolts up a little bit. Realistically.
Yeah, Fantastic Four just
bit.
was a little bit of a mess for me.
Alright. Next on the list is... I'm going to give you... So, I wrote down 5 movies
Okay.
that are coming out this year.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a description.
Okay.
And you're just going to give it like a letterbox rating, 1 to 10. What you... like how good you think or how excited you are or how interesting this movie sounds.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, number 1 on the list, we have seen this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to pick, like, movies that you haven't heard anything about.
Okay.
There's some crazy movies on it. The first one is, we've seen the trailer for it. It's Roof Man,
Okay.
starring Channing Tatum, Peter Dinklage, Kristen Dunst.
Yeah.
And this is the one about the guy, the true story about the guy that lives in the Toys R Us after going and being very nice and stealing from like different, I think like restaurants and stuff like that. And then, but he was like a really nice guy, and then he went and he camped out inside of a Toys R Us for like a couple weeks, and then the police found him living in there. The trailer was really funny, and I love Channing Tatum. I don't know how you feel about him.
Channing Tatum's fine. I
Okay.
have no
You
problem.
have no beef with Channing Tatum?
No, I
Okay.
I don't really care.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think that movie's gonna be great? It's gonna be a comedy.
I think that movie is gonna be pretty good. That sounds like the type of movie I could enjoy, but also depending... It's like right in the middle. I feel like I could enjoy it, but I feel like it could also kind of be a little bit boring.
Uh-huh.
But I think I would give it a 6.5. Or a 6.
I'm saying that, like, I think I'll give it a 7.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say 7, but probably give it a 6.
Okay, next on the list, Chicken Hair and the Secret of the Groundhog.
Okay.
The description is, Chicken Hair embarks on an epic quest, a mysterious groundhog with the power to reverse time and save his species. His adventures take a dangerous turn when his group discovers they are not the only ones searching for this ancient power.
I'm gonna give that like a 4 or 5.
It's animated.
Still.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You don't think you're gonna love Chicken Hair?
I feel like it sounds so generic. That sounds as generic as it possibly could get. That just theme, that description,
What about the groundhog that can reverse time?
That's cool, but like, okay. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna like it, but honestly, I feel like there's also a chance that it pulls like an Elio, that like it's fun, but it's whatever.
I don't think it's gonna be great. I think it's probably gonna be like a 3, but...
Yeah.
But Chicken Hair and the Secret of the Groundhog.
But if they pull off some sort of like Chicken Little type shit that like the movie's actually fun and they don't try to like tailor to children, because that's where my problem comes in with animated movies. Because there's animated movies that are tailored for children and adults, and animated movies that are tailored more towards adults, and some that are more towards children. And when they're more towards children, they're always cringe. So as long as it doesn't pull that, then
I just think Chicken Hair is an awesome name.
that's great. The title was really promising. And then you smacked me with the generic ass, like, plain burger ass description.
Okay, next on the list is Dirty Boy.
Oh.
Dirty Boy is about a boy that is raised in an oppressive cult, a reclusive restart.
Okay.
Raised in an oppressive cult, a reclusive schizophrenic discovers that he's being framed by cult leaders for a series of ritualistic murders and must prove his innocence by saving their next victim and destroying the evil sect. Horror movie.
Of course it is, because the second you say cult, of course it's a fucking horror movie.
We are doing a lot of cult.
God damn, I'm over all the cult. Sorry, I didn't mean to smell.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm over all the cult stuff, to be honest. I understand why it's used so much, but it is so repetitive. But I like the schizophrenic. I think they can really pull this movie cool in a very unique, interesting way if they really utilize his schizophrenia.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna say 6. I assume that it's kind of a small budget, but this is a really interesting outline for a movie that he is part of the cult, but now he's being framed, and he has to... Like, if you're going to do a cult, do it right. I think the only reason why we're sick of cult is that they just throw it in last second.
Exactly, yeah.
They did it with Together, they did it with Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
They just love to do, like, a cult last second as, like, a very side plot.
Yeah.
Same thing
it's
for
boring.
The Home with Pete Davidson.
Okay, yeah, but if you're gonna do a cult, you have to do that type of shit. Here's what I'm saying. If you want to do unoriginal ideas, you have to have an original spin on it, and that's why I think the schizophrenia can mix this up a little bit. Yeah. Because The Home was interesting because then he went on a rampage and literally killed everybody. And I'm like, okay, period. That's fine. But, like, when you just, like, throw in cult as, like, part of the plot, okay, yeah, of course. And the thing is, I think the problem is sometimes I'm like, I can think of literally 6 other ways that they could have not utilized cult.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like
this is all cult-centric.
Exactly. Then it's different. Same thing with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I am excited for that movie.
Me too. Next on the list, bring it down a little bit. This is called Song Sung Blue. This stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. I wrote this before you had your Hugh Jackman beef. Before I knew you had your Hugh Jackman beef, which you can go over in a second. But it's called, or the description is, Lightning and Thunder, a Milwaukee husband and wife Neil Diamond tribute act, experiences soaring success and devastating heartbreak in their musical journey act together.
2.
You think it's going to be a 2?
For real? 5.
Same. I think it's going to be a 5. Hugh Jackman knows how to sing.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like he's losing his riff, because have you seen he's, like, raw. Like, he's just not...
He's always done that.
No.
He's always done that. But I love the way Hugh Jackman sings.
Okay,
I think he sings so funny. I love him in Les Miserables.
Oh, it's true. I did like him in there. That's true. I did like him in there. No, but it fits that kind of movie.
Or, like, I mean, I love...
The Greatest Showman.
The Greatest Showman.
I do, too.
I love that movie. I love his singing. From now on... Like, I'm totally down for a new Hugh Jackman singing movie. I've kind of missed him singing a little bit. I think it's interesting that we're doing a Milwaukee cover band for Neil Diamond. Like, that is such a crazy, like, random twist on, like, the music autobiography or musical biography movies that are always coming out. I haven't seen... Before I did this, I looked up if I've seen any Kate Hudson in anything. I've never seen a Kate Hudson movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen a Kate Hudson movie. Have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yes.
Okay. So you know her from
Yeah. I know I've seen her in quite a bit. Maybe Skittles.
Oh. I don't know. I'm excited for Hugh Jackman singing.
I think it'll be fine.
Do you want to explain why you have beef with Hugh Jackman?
He's just a big whiny ass bitch. Like, holy shit. Honestly, like, I just can't. He's, like, talking about, like, his mental health and how bad his mental health. I'm like, boo-hoo. Yeah, your mental health shit because people are bullying you for cheating on your wife of 30 years, you fucking pussy. Like, I just can't. Like, honestly, If he never said anything about how, like, well, yeah, it's just been hard for me, like, okay, I'm not gonna, like, totally just, like, avoid the fact that I'm sure he's probably going through it, but also read the room, okay? Think about somebody else for a second. You destroyed this woman's life that you were with for 30 years and lied about your affair with a woman that you literally even told media, like public media, you two were just friends. There was nothing there, blah, blah, blah. Because the speculation first started, he's like, no, no, no. My wife's got nothing to worry about. Boom. Affair. For years. Girl, what? Ugh. Anyways.
I was really ready when you told me to, like, stand up for my boy Hugh Jackman. I thought you were just going to say that you're upset with him, that he was, like, saying that his mental health was low. And I was like, well, bro does, like, a million...
No, that makes sense. Don't get me wrong.
Shows all the time.
But also, like...
But, yeah, when you said that, I can agree. That's pretty sus.
Yeah, like, okay, I'm sorry that you're feeling like you're in a bad place. Obviously, anybody who makes a bad decision gets put in a bad place because that's what happens with bad decisions. You feel like shit. That's the point, okay? But to go on an interview and be like, well, yeah, it's just been really hard for me. Okay, it could have been way easier if you were not such a dick. Like, I just... Ugh. And it's one thing to be a piece of shit. It's one thing to be a piece of shit and then also continue to make it about you. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Last movie, Anaconda. It's called Anaconda.
Nicki Minaj's story?
No. No. It's not about Nicki Minaj. It's not Nicki Minaj. Anaconda don't. This movie stars Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Okay. Whoa.
It's coming out December this year.
Whoa.
A group of friends is going through a midlife crisis. They decide to remake their favorite movie from their youth, but encounter unexpected events when they enter the jungle.
Whoa.
So, comedy movie. So, there's a movie called Anaconda that came out. It's like an older movie, kind of a B movie.
It sounds like it's gonna be like a... What's that movie with RDJ?
Oh, Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll pull off another Tropic Thunder type shit?
I don't think they'll go that far, but I know it's like... So, there's a movie... Does it have Ice Cube in that movie? I'm pretty sure it does. And,
my boy Ice Cube.
Gotta look. Ice Cube. Yep, I was right. It has Ice Cube. It has Jennifer Lopez.
What?
This is from 1997. You can see right here.
Wait.
The fake Anaconda.
Wait, that's so random.
Yeah, it's kind of a spoof movie about a evil anaconda. So this movie is about that movie, them recreating that movie, and then stuff goes wrong.
Well, I think
which I assume is that in the jungle there's going to be an anaconda.
What? I would have never guessed. I think it's gonna be fun. That sounds like my type of movie.
I think like 7, 8 if they really pull it off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really excited for that movie. I think that's gonna be sick.
Stacked cast already. Jack Black, Paul Rudd, crazy duo. I'm very excited for that duo.
Yeah, and they have Steve Hahn, something like that. Steve Hahn, who you will know as the dad from Diary of the Wimpy Kid, the movie live action. Yeah.
Bro's making a comeback.
He's
been in
He's been around. He's been around.
I've only seen him.
He's around. Here and there. But yeah, he's going to be in it. It's going to be crazy. I'm really excited.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. I wonder really quick if they have. And it's... nobody else that I really know, honestly.
Jack Black, Paul Rudd is really kind of all you need. Why spend your budget on anyone else when you got the two main characters?
Yeah. Yeah, Jack Black's gonna pull this movie.
Jack Black pulls, I think, all movies.
That's true.
I don't really think I've seen him in any movies that he just didn't make it work.
Yeah.
Even in a movie like Shallow Hal, like, he just is good. Always.
True. So what do you think? What do you think you're gonna get? Like 7, 8 around
Maybe
there?
7. I'll leave it at 7 just in case.
All right, that's it. That's all I have. Some great movies coming out this year. Chicken Hair, I'm pretty excited about. That's gonna be sick. And then really quick, we'll just do reviews for Naked Gun and Bad Guys.
Okay.
Really quick. Or I don't
Yeah, yeah.
need to spend. I want to do more time on weapons.
Yeah, I'll give mine real fast. Naked Gun, really good movie, really ridiculous, very good acting for what the type of movie was. Obviously, you can argue the acting is bad, but it's good because that's what they're supposed to do. And Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson just do great. I mean, they have insane chemistry, and it's just great. And they really took the jokes pretty far, like, in the sense that it was... I'm glad that they did what they did because, you know, they just went as silly as they could go.
I love that movie. I love that they still, like, they didn't take away, like, the aspect that made, like, Naked Gun great, but they didn't change the formula.
Right.
I don't know. I like that movie felt original, but also paid homage to, like, what it actually was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was very fun to watch. Liam Neeson, like, great comedic performance. And then Pamela Anderson, Liam Neeson, best couple of 2025.
No, literally. I love them.
Yeah, they're great. They're very fun.
I know. And then what? Oh, Bad Guys 2?
Bad Guys 2.
Bad Guys 2 was good. But...
It's still good.
It was fine.
As good as the first one. I would say it's as good.
Yeah.
I'd say it's as good for different reasons.
Yeah, I agree. I say The Bad Guys has some of the coolest scenes I have ever seen in animation. Honestly, like, well, Spider-Verse is crazy too, but...
And Across the Spider-Verse is even better.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say, yeah. But I'm saying for, like, the movie, they really went crazy. They had some insane scenes that the animation was actually blowing me away. But honestly, the main thing keeping me on the movie the whole time was the way that it looked, which is arguably not, like, the best thing, you know. But it was really fun. But there were just some parts that I felt like maybe were just kind of boring.
I agree. The villain wasn't as great, and it is a little slow. They have, like, great scenes, but, like, put together,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a little slow. It kind of meanders sometimes.
Yep.
But I don't know. Those movies are good, and if they make a third one, it'll be another good one.
Yeah, but it looked amazing. Like, hands off, some of the scenes they pulled off were, like, jaw-dropping.
Yeah. Now we'll get into weapons.
Okay.
We'll just do we'll do a weapons review. I gave weapons an 8. You gave it...
A 7.
Okay, you like it a little less than me.
Yeah.
So we'll do spoiler free.
Okay.
And then we'll do spoilers just in case.
Okay.
Or, like, spoiler free just in case, and then spoilers. Spoiler free for me, pretty spooky, very funny. I love the way they subverted a lot of horror tropes. It's completely unpredictable from the trailers. The trailers don't show anything at all.
Yeah.
Really, you can watch those trailers and not feel like you just saw the entire movie.
Yeah, totally.
Incredibly original, great take from Zach Kreger. All of the acting is good. Julia Gardner's great. Josh Brolin's great. Benedict Wong is great.
Yeah.
Is it Benedict?
I don't know. I said
Benjamin
yeah because
Wong?
they all did really good.
I don't know. Just all of the acting was good. I love they do it in, like, separate parts with different perspectives. I really like that way of doing it. It felt very Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And then the way, like, they kind of ended it on, like, a big point just kept making me want to see what was going on. I think my biggest takeaways from it is, I said this in my review, it is a little slow, and you agree. And another thing that I've thought about more is that there is some stuff in that movie that can be taken out.
Absolutely.
And we'll get more into it in spoilers, but there are stuff that I feel like there was sometimes that Zach Cregger was doing something to scare you or to get you into the movie, but sometimes it like didn't matter.
Yeah.
For like what the actual ending was.
Right.
So like I feel like on a rewatch, I don't think I'll be lower on it, but I think I would. I just think the first time through, like, I'm like, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this leading to?
Absolutely.
But then after finishing it, I'm like, okay, that kind of led nowhere.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I do think Barbarian is put together better, but I think Barbarian is less exciting. Yeah,
yes.
less exciting, less interesting.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
And I like that there was so many characters that we spent time on.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm pretty high up on it. I really like that movie. It is in my top 10. It is number 7. It bumps Naked Gun out of the top 10.
What?
It's just under Bring Her Back. I like Bring Her Back a little bit more. I think Bring Her Back is just is put together a little bit better. Everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
Weapons, I'd say like 90% of it comes full circle.
Yeah.
Maybe 85% of it comes full circle.
Yeah.
I also said this in my review as well, but like, I don't like Conjuring type movies. I don't like the Insidious type movies. I don't like the ones that like, obviously that just try to jump scare you. Or that is about a spooky ghost. Or anything like that. I like this vibe. I like this original, creative, like, twist on the horror genre. And I feel like everybody's appreciating it for, like, that exact reason.
I agree. I can agree with that.
But, yeah, what do you think? You're a little lower on it.
It was great. It was great. It was really good. I'm glad we went to go watch it. I think part of the issue is I had too many expectations for an actually scary movie, and I was not scared once. The movie was not scary. It jump scares you, but that doesn't feel scary. It does make you feel tense. There's definitely moments that I was like, and honestly, the movie for me could have been an 8 out of 10 if there were more of those moments. I did feel like there was a lot of, like, really bland moments, nothing really happening except for people talking, which were needed, don't get me wrong, but I wish there was just, like, more. I just wish there was, like, a little bit, I wish it was more often in that movie that I felt like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But, like, honestly, like, the comedy of it kept yanking me out of the scariness, like, which I did like the comedy because since the movie wasn't very scary, at least it had that, so it gave me something. But like, I did not find spoiler free, so keep watching for the rest of my review. It was good.
It's good. We can get into spoilers. I don't have much more to say about it. I'm down to talk more detail.
Okay, spoilers now.
Spoilers now. If you don't want to know about the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, go see Weapons. Come right back. Watch our spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what were you saying?
Okay, here is my thing when it comes to expectations. The trailer left me so clueless that my brain had so many pathways that the movie was gonna take. And honestly, I can't say I loved the clown lady.
What? You didn't love her?
I thought she... Wait, hold on. I thought she did amazing.
Okay.
She was incredible. She did really well. She acted really well. I just don't feel like she was scary. Like, her concept. It doesn't matter who it was. The concept of just this lady, the aunt, coming to visit and taking all the kids... I know this might sound fucked up, but, like, the kids running and stuff was so scary that I wish it was scarier. And then also when Julia Garner went into the building and the parents were right there and they were kind of looking, like, ghostly, that wasn't scary at all. They looked like lame to me. They were just painted white and just had like some like, but like they weren't fucked up. They weren't like creepy. It wasn't grotesque. And I think since my first impression of this movie is that, oh shit, this movie's gonna be creepy, fucked up as fuck. Like, everybody was talking that this was gonna be the most fucked up, scary movie of the year. And I was ready. I was ready. And I remember talking to you after we watched together that I hoped Weapons was just like everything that I like wanted. I wanted it to be fucked up. I wanted it to be scary. I wanted the kids to be like weird, freaky.
Well, it was like there is a lot of horror that I'm surprised that you weren't higher up on. And I know that it's not like direct horror.
Like
Bring Her
what?
Back is like him eating his arm and all that. But
yeah,
like,
and people dying in the villain was like gross and like scary.
But, like, the end scene when the witch is getting ripped apart, or the scene when the principal's bonking his head. Or even, like, I would even say her coming out with the scissors and snipping the hair is still a horror aspect.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, yes. But, like, there was, like, 2-3 scenes that I can remember that
the parents running after him and bashing in the doors and trying to get the little kid after he steps on the salt.
Yeah, that was really good. The ending was good. I liked all of that part. I wish there was more of that consistently. That's all I want, and that's all I wanted. The problem is there was so many empty spaces in the movie that I felt like, for me, the majority of the movie felt like there wasn't any horror aspects. Mm-hmm. And also the issue was, I don't really count the horror aspects that we rewatched a couple times, because we saw a lot of like the same horror aspects just from different perspectives. So I was already like, okay, yeah, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think pacing that movie could have been a little bit better. Specifically, I'm talking about, like, there's just some stuff like I appreciate the world that he built, because there's so much to each character. Yeah. Every character had their moment.
Absolutely.
But, like, a big one is, like, the girl, like, the whole girlfriend arc for the police officer. Mm-hmm. That whole thing.
Yeah,
cut that whole thing out.
Why?
Never mattered, never was a big plot point.
Like, they should...
We got enough of the police officer. I think it would have been more, like... I don't think we even needed to get the scene where he comes home and she's, like, sitting in the house and she's like, where were you? Where were you?
I agree.
Like... And I guess, like... And... Like, it adds to the mystery, because, like, there's the scene when we don't know that the girlfriend's gonna come.
But she runs in and...
Yeah. And we think there's gonna be, like, she's gonna be a spooky monster or something, and then it's just, like...
You fucked my boyfriend!
And it's, like, stuff like that, like...
I was like,
Yeah, it's just stuff like that where, like, it felt like it was in there to build the suspense for, what is the mystery? But then, in hindsight, I'm like, we didn't really need to see that. The dream sequences are kind of the same thing, that, like... They were spooky in the moment, and they were crazy, and it embodied kind of the feeling of the character individually. But also, I wish that it made sense why the clown lady was in all of, like, in the dreams, and then also in the forest with the drug guy.
Also, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I do wish maybe they introduced the clown lady a different way. I loved the arc that, like, he was trying to be like, I have to talk to the parents, like, it's kind of mandatory. I liked all of that, because now I'm thinking, oh shit, he's gonna go to their house and get absolutely, like, fucked up. And then they did that whole thing that, like, they brought the parents in, and you can obviously tell the mom and dad or the dad was weird. When they were sitting with the principal, the aunt and the dad, and he was just like sitting there
at the very beginning.
No, and like when I think it was the principal. Yeah, the principal, the boss of Julia Garner. He was trying to call the parents of the kid to, like. Because you remember how she was like, I think you just need to call and check and, like, make sure everything in that house is okay because there's something weird. Uh-huh. And he called them, and then the aunt was like, well, they're really ill. Like, is there anything we can do? Blah, blah, blah. And
she comes to the school.
Exactly. Yeah. I did not like that she pulled up to the school, because she also pulled up to the school with the dad.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
No.
They were sitting on the couch.
No, that was in the flashback when they're showing like how Alex is getting interrogated, that's when it shows it, because it shows at the very beginning of the movie, but from behind, and then that is wrapped up well, because then they show that whole process, and they show her putting the makeup on him so that they go to the police station.
Oh, I see
And
what
the
you're
dad's
saying.
there.
Well, the only reason I didn't like that is because you could obviously tell he was fucked up, and like nobody questioned him.
Well, yeah, but she also explained it. She was like, he had a stroke.
I know.
She said, she was like, the dad has a stroke, so he's going to be a little bit weird.
Okay, then maybe I'm just
taking
dumb.
care of the house.
I still didn't like that we met her at the school. I kind of wish she just like pulled up to the house and she was like, "Come on in."
I liked that she was in the school and that it felt very Parasite-y too, because that's kind of what they're going for, is this whole Parasite thing.
Right.
I like that she pulls up to the school and she's like involved in his life, and that this is like now the person controlling these aspects.
I could see why
and
people
the weirdness
like that.
with him, with the principal being like, so you're not like a family member. And I really like the way he acted it too, where he's like being very professional and he's like laughing and he's like, I guess I just don't really know what that means, and like the way he
That's
did
true.
all that.
That's true.
And I thought the witch lady was sick. I really like the way that I really felt like her dialogue would have been super cringe if that specific actress didn't play it. Because there's sometimes when I was hearing the lines when I was like, man, this would be so bad. It was like, sometimes it was like super on the nose, or super like, it was too silly, like when she's going in the house and she's like saying that she walked from the bus station. Like all those lines didn't sound great when, like, just like, if it was like typed on paper, if I read it, I would have been like, I don't know about that. But when she was saying them, and then she comes in the house and she's like, oh, I love these cabinets. Anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Oh, it's true.
And
the scene in the house when she pulls up to their place was awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
I will say. I think, honestly, I feel like my biggest op is the fact that anything related to clowns was in this movie.
But she's not a clown. She
Yeah,
just
but
has
like
crazy
but the jump
makeup.
scares, like the clown is like
But
her.
she is that
The clown.
person. She's not like a clown.
But she's the clown. I mean, the first jump scare, there was a literal clown in the forest. From far away, she was a clown. It was a clown. Like, she
has clowny makeup, but I think she's just
a
wearing
clown.
very, like...
No, but she's got the, like, she even in the jump scare had the orange hair.
But she has the orange hair all the time.
Exactly, clown.
She's not a clown. She's not a clown.
No, that's what it is. That was, like, what she was...
I don't think she's trying to be a clown.
Themed by.
I don't think so. I think she's just being themed by, like...
A clown!
No!
The orange hair! The white face, the red lips. What is that? A clown?
I think it's clown.
If I dress like Superman, I'm like... Okay,
No. But what I'm saying is, I think he's going more for, like, the crazy ant makeup. Like...
That's not crazy ant.
Yeah, she has, like... I know it's very, like...
It's clown.
Blue, and then has, like, the red lipstick, but, like...
Clown.
I didn't...
And the jump scares twice, there was a clown. Not her, a clown.
No, that was her.
I know, as a clown.
No, that is just her makeup.
The clown.
No.
Dude. Okay. Ooh.
Alright, anyway.
Technical difficulties. I just feel like my problem is that I scripted this movie in my head before we watched it. I wish something scarier happened with the children, but that being said, it was wrapped up nice because obviously another movie is going to come out and it's going to be about the kids, which is exciting. And I really hope...
Do you think he's going to do a part 2 to this?
For sure.
I don't think so at all. I think he's...
No, there's no way.
I think he's dropping it. I think
No. No way. Look it up. No way.
I don't think so. He's working on a DC script right now, but I don't think he has any intention of making a sequel to this.
Really?
I don't think he's a sequel type of guy. I think he's just a one and done. You didn't do a sequel to Barbarian. But that's what I liked about it, is he leaves you wanting more, but like not enough that like I'm upset
But that
about
one was easily like a setup for a number 2. He was talking about, let's see what happens to the children as they get older.
But I don't think he actually means like, let's see you in another movie. I think he's just like, oh, like we hope that they're okay.
Okay, all it says is that he has an idea for a follow-up story in the same universe. That's it.
I don't think he's going to do it. I mean, the witch is dead. I don't think they're going to bring it.
Yeah, but the curse is still in the children.
But they're also, like, getting better.
It's true.
Because they're starting to talk.
Okay, see, now I'm having more beef because I wanted something to happen with those kids. And I know maybe that sounds weird, but...
They could have done more with the kids, for sure.
I just felt like them all standing in the basement wasn't very creepy. I was just like, okay, now they're all in the basement. And then the second I saw them in the basement, I knew the kids were going to be rescued.
Yeah, I mean...
Which
yeah.
I understand, but also, in my brain, once again, sometimes I just wish that I could see a movie that is so fucked up, and just because of the way the advertisement was for this movie, I felt like it was hard for me not to paint that this movie was gonna be so fucking scary, and so fucked up. So, it was my fault.
I didn't see any trailers for it, other than the very first teaser trailer. And I didn't watch anything else, so I had zero expectations going into it. And I knew, I mean, Barbarian is scary, but it's not the scariest movie as well.
It's not, and I could see...
So I figured it would be
He has a similar style, yeah. I can agree with that. I really feel like I kind of let myself down with my expectations. And that was the reason. And once again, you know, and this is not your traditional horror film. And I really like horror movies, and the reason I like Smile 2 so much is I was constantly fucking feeling something. Constantly. I was constantly feeling uncomfortable. I was constantly feeling stressed out. I was constantly feeling overwhelmed. I did not have that consistency in this movie. And I expected to, which was my fault, but
yeah.
It'd be what it be.
Anyways, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I know this one's a little bit long, but thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you. We appreciate the comments. Just thank you. Thank you guys so much. I hope you liked this episode. And you have a wonderful night.